Hi, Kathy here with 3-Minute Piano Lessons. So we've been working in the key of E major, and up here you will see the 4 sharp signs and the G clef and the F clef. And today we're going to talk about second inversions. So the last video we talked about first inversions, and with this video you will get a printout that will have first and second inversions. So just like I've done on the other patterns, other keys, other scales. So now on the printout you get, though, it's only inverting the one chord on first and second inversions. So, and remember, I've talked before about you just begin to kind of feel where your fingers go when you start working with the right fingering. But let's review briefly. This is the 1 chord and the 4 chord here and the 5 chord. So this is your 1 chord on E. Remember, that's the low E. Like I've talked about before, your middle C is way up here. There's the lower C and the lower E, and we're talking about this low E right here. So E, G sharp, and B, and then you take that E and put it on top, and be sure and keep the sharp there. And I've talked about moving into the keyboard to make sure you have a good handle. That little finger can grasp that G sharp well, and then the G sharp goes to the top. So there's your first inversion. We've talked about that yesterday. Today is the 4 chord. I'll move on up and we'll talk about 4 chords. So to get the 4 chord, remember you move up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so you land on the A. When you do this, you have to be sure and include those sharps because you're in the E when you count. So E, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're on the A, and there is the blocked A chord with C sharp in the middle, going working up on third. So you put the C sharp on the bottom, first inversion, the A goes to the top, and then on the second inversion, the C sharp goes to the top. And remember, I've talked about the first inversion where the third is found on the bottom, and the second inversion, that third is found on top. Also, I put finger 2 there to prompt you, just as before. There's a good place to put finger 2 when you invert those chords. Here's your 5 chord, B, D sharp, and F sharp. First inversion then is D sharp, F sharp, and then the B goes to the top, first inversion. Second inversion, then the D sharp goes to the top. So that feels strange. It's going to feel strange, but this is okay. And then just for the fun of it, I put in the full 5-7 blocked chords. So B, D sharp, F sharp, and A on the top. That's not inverted, that's just a 5-7 chord, so you get used to looking at that. So practice these, and I'm still working on my song in E major. I'll see you next video.